What's going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful co-host, CW.
Yeah, I'm here. I made it.
And
Another
everybody, before I introduce our guests, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the social media or not, but we actually got nominated for that AVN. So if you have an opportunity, go on there and vote for us for best adult star podcast for AVNs. Like, thanks
It's
AVN
good
for
we
the
paid the right people to get nominated.
huh?
It's good we paid the right people to get nominated.
Hey, nomination or not, we're nominated, and that's forever on the books. So,
Sure.
and I'm sorry. And without further ado, we have a special guest. She's newer to the industry. And I saw her online. I see she's a bundle of joy. Miss Sylvie Sterling. How you doing?
Good.
So for everybody out there who don't know who you are, who are you?
I'm a porn star. I just started about a month or two ago.
Mhm. So what made you want to join this wonderful, fun industry that we are part of?
I started an OnlyFans and then my agent found me and asked me if I want to do porn and I was like, sure.
It was just, it was like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
So what have you shot so far?
I've done 12 scenes so far.
For which companies have they been released yet, or what's out right now?
Some of them have been released. Porn Pros, FTV Girls, Nubiles, Exploited College Girls, ALS Scan.
So that dog scared the mess out of me. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Sorry, I have pugs.
How many pugs you have? I love doggies.
Two. I got two pugs and a husky.
I, I forgot what the question was. That bark scared the mess out of me. Okay. So what's your plans for the longevity of the industry?
I really just want to do as many scenes as possible. See how crazy things can get.
Like, who do you want to shoot with right now? Like, who will be your top five to shoot with?
Mm, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really like familiar with like all the different porn companies yet.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I meant
is there any
people, not
people
I
you're a
meant
fan
people.
of? Yeah.
Oh, like people that I want to shoot with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
Did you like really watch porn before you entered, or you just jump in and be like, hey, I'm gonna do this? Or did you not
Yeah, I
know
never really
people?
like watched it that much.
Okay, so you're not familiar with any of the stars. Okay. So what do you
So
do?
how'd this whole journey start?
Literally, I just started my OnlyFans and then my agent found me and was like, "Do you want to do porn?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I went to my first shoot um beginning of last month.
Oh
So
shit.
what made you start wanting to do? What made you start wanting to do an OnlyFans in general?
My Probably my boyfriend actually because he was like watching these girls and I was like, "I want to do that too."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And now here you are.
And here you are now.
Yeah.
So what do you do outside of porn? Like what makes Sylvie have fun?
I really love my dogs a lot. I like to play video games, being outside. I like being outside.
So what games are you playing? Like what system? You PS4, PC, or what?
On Nintendo Switch. I play like Super Smash Bros.
Who do you?
And Mario Kart and stuff.
Okay, this is first. This comes from me who loves to play Smash Bros. Who do you mainly play as?
I used to play on the Wii, and when I played on the Wii, I would mainly play as Ike. But now I kind of like switch between like Kirby and I think Pikachu. I like playing Pikachu.
I never got the hang of playing Pikachu. I usually always use Kirby, as you said, or I use Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's fun too. I like Yoshi.
But in my opinion, I've always been a fan of using. I'm sorry, something just fell next to me. Using Cursor. So going forward, like what type of things do you want to shoot personally?
I want to do a lot more girl scenes because they're a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with my scene with Alex Cole and Scarlett Alexis.
I love Alex. She's such a
Yeah,
sweetheart.
Alex is pretty cool.
Okay, well, how long ago was that?
Um, it wasn't too long ago.
Okay, so yes, it's one of the ones that have not been released yet.
Yeah, that one hasn't been released yet. That was with New Bios.
Okay, okay. So in this industry, what do you look forward to as far as 2023?
Really just want to explore myself more, learn more about like my sexuality, get more comfortable in my own skin, and just kind of like let loose and have more fun.
Okay, okay. And when you say get more comfortable, like are you just not comfortable doing certain scenes yet, or you just want to, see what your limits are?
I feel like I'm just a little bit reserved still because I've always been like a really shy person.
Hmm.
But I just want to like loosen up and not like have anything holding me back. I just want to be able to like not care.
I mean,
Um,
you are in an industry of where everything is seen. So like ever since that first scene came out, like every bit of you is seen. I mean, and you're garnering your fan base now. So everybody's gonna see everything now. So the more and more scenes you do, the more comfortable you will be. Like, how was your first scene you done? You did.
It was kind of rough, not gonna lie. I got really nervous and like had like a breakdown.
oh
I was
shit.
just like super, I don't know, it was just nerves. I wasn't upset or anything.
Was it just you didn't know how you were looking on camera, or was it just
Just all these like
It's a
eyes
lot.
watching me, all these people watching me. I got scared.
It's different from OnlyFans. It's usually what maybe somebody's filming. It's you and one person, as opposed to like a whole set of people. They're just like,
Right,
okay,
yeah.
we're on the clock. Let's get ready. Let's do this. Can
I
be a
mean,
bit.
like, was it just your first one, or like have you been more comfortable since then, or what is the take from the ones you did after that one?
After I got the first one out of the way, it was honestly pretty easy.
Okay.
I wasn't like nervous or anything after that.
Do you have any ones that are coming up that you can talk about?
Yeah.
Like, what do you have coming up?
There's one for ECG coming out that I did with Megan Marks.
Okay, no, Megan. That's
That one
fine.
was actually pretty bad. I left that day and I threw up because she fucked me so hard.
Oh, well.
Shit.
Yeah, I was driving on the freeway and I threw up in the car on
Oh,
my way
fuck.
home.
Oh, that's not good. Like,
Yeah,
was
she fucked me, dude.
was it just like was it like when you had to suck when you had to suck the dildo, was it rough there, or was it rough when she just had to go below? Or like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, we were like sucking on, like we had like a,
Okay.
what do you call it, double-ended dildo. And
Okay.
so like we were both like sucking on it, and then like she like put it in us, and then she started fucking me, but she was like hammering away. I got
I, I'm
sick.
gonna I'm gonna give you a word of advice just going forward. Let them know how much they can go inside of you, just so you know your
But
limits.
it was fine in the moment. Like I had a great time. It's just when I was driving
Oh,
back
the
home, I was like, I
aftermath.
don't feel too good.
No, because like the thing is like when you're not thinking about it, and I don't know your eating habits also. Like both of those play a factor in the trajectory of you just doing the thing, whatever, because it's gonna affect you after. I know you're only a month in, so it's stuff that you're gonna get the hang of as you go forward.
But
Yeah. I think I had
since
like
you're
an egg for breakfast that morning or something, like egg with toast. I don't think that was a good decision. My
maybe
agent was
not,
like,
maybe
"Why
not.
the heck did you eat egg for breakfast?"
I mean, honest mistake. That's usually what people eat.
I mean, yeah, usually I just have like eggs or cereal for breakfast. I don't know.
So,
sauce.
since you're new, what's the thing you tell me the thing you like the most so far and the thing you like the least so far?
Hmm. Most probably just like the freedom you have to kind of just be yourself. And then least would probably be like the insecurity that comes from watching the videos back.
I don't think there's a lot of people I know that
I've
still
never heard
don't like.
anybody say that before.
I don't think.
Like,
I think it's a lot of people just really don't like the way they look when they're looking at their things because they don't like their old face. And
I
then
mean, it's
they're
pretty it's pretty odd to look at sometimes when you're like, that's what I look like.
Yeah, it really brings out literally all your insecurities, or even like new ones, like insecurities you didn't even know that you had.
like, what for you? You don't mind me
For
asking.
me, it's like I have this really big birthmark on my leg, and like seeing that on camera, it's just like an eyesore.
You're just like, damn, that big birthmark looks fucking huge on camera.
Yeah, or like the way my face looks from certain angles, I'm like, ew.
I'm gonna tell you something about that birthmark though. There's a lot of people, a lot of companies that edit it out, for certain people. And like I know after a while, like once you get more comfortable, you would not want them to do that because at the end of the day, it's still a part of your body.
People are like, that's the girl with the birthmark.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
like,
Sylvie Sterling.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's a part of it's a part of your identity.
But I get it.
Right.
But like,
I get it.
I can understand like when you're starting off, it's like you see every little thing because like you're bearing your all to like everybody. So like you notice everything. Like you you notice that your feet are curled up in one point, and you're like, why did I curl my feet? You know what I mean? So yeah, you just
Yeah,
notice little things. Go
this
ahead.
industry is really like it's funny. It's like very body positive in a lot of ways, but then it's just like, yeah, it's just the body, and you're like, whew, all the things I brought into this industry with me, like they're still there in a lot of ways. Even though everybody's like, "Hey, you look great," you're like, "What? Do I look
Yeah.
great?"
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely your own worst critic.
But I know, like, as far as you said you do OnlyFans. I don't know if you just did it with yourself or did it with your boyfriend or did it with whomever. I know, like, when you start doing more and more by yourself, you start to bring some of the stuff that you've learned from the doing it yourself into the things you do professionally. Because there's a big difference because with your own OnlyFans, you're allowed to have, the freedom to do the scene the way that you want to do it. You're not under the umbrella of following like a set, thing that a company would want you to do, you know, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. So yeah, so after a while you'll get the good and go of, the give and take of, what's to be expected.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah. So what
So,
has go ahead.
so as somebody that's like to just transition from like OnlyFans to like doing like actually working on sets and stuff. Recently I noticed there's like this, I don't know, it seems like there's a dust up sometimes between content creators and porn stars. What do you think about that whole thing?
Like what's the like difference between it?
Well, I noticed there's always, I mean, well, right now I know there's been like a lot of things with this like a recent like chlamydia gonorrhea scare with the testing and stuff, and there's been a lot of like blame on both sides, like, oh no, it's
Oh,
people on regular sets, it's people, no, it's content creators, and like where you would think from the outside it'd be a united front, it seems to be like sometimes there's this opposition to the two groups, and then there's people that are doing both, which I always wonder, like, hey, where do you sit on the fence?
I think it's fine to do both. I mean, I think everyone should be safe about both things, definitely. Make sure that everyone's tested.
Well, the thing is not about testing. They're trying to add the swabs and stuff in, and that's where everything comes into the theory, whatever. But I also understand that people are people. They have their outside partners, whatever. But it also seems like they are blaming one side or another. And at the end of the day, I agree with you. Like everybody just needs to be somewhat safe. You know,
No, not somewhat. They need to be safe, safe.
I mean, they like to be safer than what they're doing now
I
because
would agree.
a lot of them feels like,
Honestly,
oh,
you can't really like blame one side because there could be like a porn star who like after a shoot he goes and sleeps with some random girl, and she's not tested, and then he shoots again and then he gives the co-star whatever that girl had, or if someone's doing like OnlyFans, they could both be tested and then they shoot, but then, one of them goes and sleeps with someone else that's not tested.
And they
yeah, and
shoot
that's
together.
and that's
That's
the
true.
thing that and then like a lot of people aren't in pass, and that brings up a whole nother thing of bananas that's out there. So yeah,
Well, let's open
so
those can of worms, man.
no, I just feel that like I can respect anybody out there that just takes care of their own body, whatever, and take
Mm-hmm.
care of just the knowledge of saying that, oh, I am about to do a scene with Sylvie Sterling, and you know what? Let me make sure that every bit of all my holes are clean, and we're about to have a good clean shoot. And I'm not going to give her nothing; she's not going to give me anything, and we can both make something magical and go home safe. And it seems like more and more recently, people just don't care about that.
I
Yeah.
mean, they said that the one thing was undetectable besides the swabs. I guess my thing with this whole thing that's going on is people being kind of weirdly resistant or being like, oh, we got a swab. And it's like, well, yeah, I understand it costs more. And, that
$60
cuts into
more.
your bottom line, but shit, not working cuts into your bottom line more than anything.
Yeah.
The biggest
So
thing I think is like once you get the test from talent testing service, it's good for 14 days. Like you can use that test for 14 days, and then I think that's where it goes wrong because within those 14 days, what's going to happen
Yeah, you
there.
never know.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing from what from what's going on recently. They want to, well, there's an extra swab they can do where they swab inside the vagina and inside the butthole and or inside the penis hole, whatever, depending on your gender, your identity, whatever. But that costs an extra $60. And that's where people are mainly complaining or coming at ends because some don't want to do the extra bit or they say they can afford that extra bit. And again, as you said, like it's 14 days. And I remember because I've been around forever, when it was 30 days. And when they switched from 30 to 14, it was a big uproar. And this is like in 2000, and I want to say 14 or 15, where it switched from 14, I mean, it switched from 30 to 14. So, you know, it's rough out there, especially when people aren't, following guidelines, you know.
Well, I think if you're a porn star, I think you should be able to afford that. I mean, like if you have like a really expensive house, like I don't know. Like I get it, but I feel like safety is first, and that's something that you should be able to afford.
Yeah,
Yes, I
people, I
agree.
agree. And people are weary of that, and it's weird, you know.
Like, that's only a few drinks on a weekend if you think of that extra $60.
Right, yeah.
But everybody wants to complain about everything these days, and it's been heart aching seeing what everybody's going through right now. So anyway, um, okay, so you said what is your main goal to try to shoot right now? Like what is your ideal shoot right now?
Well, she said she wanted to do more girl. You want to do more
Girl,
girl,
girl.
girl, correctly?
Yeah,
Correct.
but
Yeah.
like do you just want to do like regular girl girl or do girl girl orgy or girl girl, like what's your ideal type of girl girl shoot that you want to do right now?
It would be really cool to get a bunch of girls together and just go nuts.
Okay.
That's something on my bucket list for sure.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, girl, urge boy.
we can get you that. Just you can get like what 5 people together and say invite Sylvie. She wants to be a part of this. Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, everybody, this airs on the 19th. So if you're listening to this, please go tell Sylvie happy birthday. Tomorrow's her
Yeah, I'm turning
birthday.
20.
Happy early birthday.
Leaving my teen era.
Yeah, so she's no longer gonna be a teen. She would still get booked as teen, but she's no longer on face value
An
gonna be a
actual
teen.
teen.
Huh?
I say she's no longer an actual teen.
Yeah, she's no longer an actual teen, but she still be booked as teen. But go ahead and
Big
make sure.
20.
Oh yeah, that was so long ago for me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just thought about how long ago I was 20.
Almost 20 years ago.
That was almost 20 years ago. Oh my God. Are you? I said that means no, you're not a Capricorn. You're a Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius.
Yeah. CW's a Sag too.
Yeah, my birthday was 10 days ago. Well, 8. Wait,
Oh,
8, 9
His
days.
birthday's
happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Sagittarius gang. Friends to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, because this like well, I don't think we're not going to do an episode until after my birthday
Oh, yeah.
because this is the last one of the year, and her birthday's tomorrow. Yours was 9 days ago, and mine's in 15 days. So yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, just make sure you go to her page and say, Happy birthday, Sylvie. And I know she would really, really appreciate that. She would love that. So just give her that little, birthday
So your
message.
name, is that from Loki?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it from Marvel.
So why is that name than anything else? Like what where's the last name come from?
That just kind of came with Sylvie. I was like, what fits good with Sylvie? And then I was like, Sterling, I guess.
So it was
Sterling
like
Silver.
it was like nothing with it. It was just like, you know what? Okay, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate
No,
that.
but Sylvie's like the enchantress, and I was like, ooh, that brings some like zest to it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
And it's a unique name.
I don't know the bio of Sylvie. I just know she's.
You watched the show, didn't you?
I just thought she was from the show. I thought she was just a made up character from the show, like made up for the show.
Well, it's another one, but there's a different character from the show. She's yeah, you'd have to watch read Journey into Mystery with Kid Loki. I'm a big Marvel fan myself.
I don't feel like reading. Reading is a lot. I'm in
Whatever.
school still. So what are you watching right now, Sylvie? Like what shows should your fans know you're watching so they can feel like they're watching it with you?
I'm constantly watching Adventure Time. It's like my favorite show. I love it. Stranger Things too. Kind of off and on with that, but Adventure Time's like an every night thing for me.
I have never seen that episode of Adventure Time. I think
Really? I mean, man, it's a good show, man. It's like you watching, like, oh, it's a kid's show, but then it's like, it's a kid's show, but it's not like a kid's show. If you get my meaning, like, it's interesting. It's some really
so. Is
There's
it
some
like
dirty jokes in there too. I've
yeah.
caught like a couple dirty jokes.
Like, I'm sure you've seen the memes, Rostar, from it.
no?
Never? Oh man.
I I mean I know it's a cartoon, and I know it's a dude with a like a white hat or something that looks like horns or whatever. And that's all I know about the show.
You gotta get into it, bro.
I don't even know who that is. I just know it's a dude with a white devil like mask, and you can see his face
Pretty sure
through
it's
it.
a bear hat. It's like a
Did
white
you
bear
say a
hat.
devil-like mask?
It has horns.
It's a bear hat.
It's got ears.
Got ear.
See?
Wow.
Watch.
Next thing you're gonna say, and he has a pet pit bull.
He has a
Yeah. Finn's the one with the hat, and then he's got his buddy Jake.
Jake.
Jake
Yeah.
the dog.
See, I don't really watch cartoons. I still watch my
What?
anime.
It's yeah, you watch cartoons.
I
Shut up.
watch anime.
Okay. Japanese cartoons.
I watch Japanese animation. I don't really watch American animation. I'll say
Okay.
that.
Okay. Better.
And the only thing that like I've heard about the show I don't watch is like I don't know if you watch Pokemon. They're getting rid of Ash is leaving or something like that.
What?
And I've never watched Pokemon.
Oh man, after 30 years almost.
I know this, like I know the song Pokemon. Like I know the song, but only thing I know about Pokemon is Ash, Pikachu, and the characters from Smash Bros.
Man.
When I was younger, I used to collect Pokemon cards.
You still have them?
No, I gave them to my brother.
Oh, man. Hopefully you didn't give away any Charizards.
Oh, I have tons of cards. My favorite one was Ponyta, the flaming horse, and Sylveon. I like Sylveon.
So it's a performer out here who I know that still collects them, and she does all these videos, talks about like she's opening the packages, and I've watched a few, and I have no idea like what the characters mean.
They're pocket monsters.
I mean, I know that.
You
I mean,
gotta
like
collect them, catch them all.
but they're pocket monsters, but they're in a ball. They're not in a pocket. But that's a different story.
It's a ball you put in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like Pokemon is literally pocket monster. Like it's kind of in the name.
Like I love y'all, but it's just something like Pokemon was a show that I never got into. I feel by the time it came out, I was too old to watch Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
because like by that time I was already watching DBZ, and like I wasn't watching as many other animations. Like, do you watch other anime, Sylvie, or do you just watch it
Rick
via
and
time?
Morty. But I've rewatched Rick and Morty like so many times.
Yeah, it's a pretty rewatchable show. Like,
Oh yeah,
um,
every time I rewatch it, there's like new things. I'm like, what? I didn't notice that before.
right.
I don't watch-
I love Rick and Morty.
See, this just proves that I don't watch stuff that's popular.
No, you
Because
like Rockstar likes to watch shows that in the middle of watching them, they're like, they're canceled. And he's like, oh,
I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of good shows that go on for one season that are really, really, really good. And then as soon as they come out for like another season, they say, "Oh, we're not gonna do this show again."
yeah. But
And
you're also like, oh, I'm like, man, this show's been on for like 7 years. You should start watching it. No, I'm good.
because I don't want to catch up. I like
Wow.
the oh golly. I'm sorry. Golly. So I
Have
lost
you
my.
guys heard of Has Been Hotel? It's on YouTube.
No, tell me about it. The name sounds intriguing.
So Helluva Boss is like made by the same people. That one like really hit hard and like everyone loved it. But I really like um the other one, and it hasn't like made itself like up there with like Helluva Boss yet, but I that's like something I would really love to turn into a show, but it hasn't turned into a show yet.
What's it about?
It's like all these characters that like live in hell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
Tell me
mean, that could.
more.
Yeah, tell me more. Like, I'm interested now. Sell us on your show so
Tell
we can.
us.
Um that's really like the whole
That's
gist of it.
it. They're down there, and
They're down
Just how
hell.
it is in hell.
I mean, I would think it's horrible. I mean, but like you can imagine down there is like you can go wild like you do up here, and there's no restrictions. You're just on fire all the time. And oh goodness gracious! And then the worse you are, the better compartments you have. Oh goodness gracious! So
Yeah, you guys should watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it, Star. I'll watch it when I come over there later.
uh no. So what's your favorite type of movies? Like what movies are you is your favorites out there? So we can have your fans, check out what you like.
Tomorrow for my birthday, I'm gonna go see the new Avatar movie.
Okay.
I haven't even
It
seen
looks really good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I still need to go see it. It's an experience. I remember seeing the last one, and I was like, I never watched it again, but I was like, man, this is an experience being in this theater. It's just really good. Even yeah, it's just like an immersive experience.
Yeah.
Come on, Raw Star.
See, like, and y'all gonna judge me. I have never seen the first one either. I don't watch good stuff.
Wow.
No, it's like for this thing is this. When it came out, I missed it coming out. Like, yeah, I missed it when it was out. I just had no interest at the time. And now it's like it's one of those movies that like everybody was watching. It was like I'll watch it later. Then later never came.
it's a movie theater movie, and you never go to movie theater. You always bootleg movies, so it might not be for
Well, that
you.
was in 2000 though when it came out the first
It
time.
wasn't 2000. We were living together.
See, that proves I don't see. Yeah, like Sylvia, I don't like going to movie theaters. Too many people.
Me too. It's just like for like birthdays and stuff.
Okay.
So what you got planned for your birthday other than going to see a movie?
We're gonna go to PF Chang's and get some really good food.
Okay.
James does sound delicious.
I've been there one time and it was like the best food I ever had in my entire life.
I don't think I've been there in like 4 or 5 years.
What are those things? We got those wontos, those lettuce wraps. Oh yeah, chicken lettuce
Mm,
wraps. You should try those when you
Oh
go.
yeah, like
That's what my mom was telling me. She's like, you have to try their like lettuce wraps. They're super good.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
you get meat or chicken, like because you like at the time I don't think you ate swine, but when they put yeah the lettuce wraps are really good. So I think I had it last when I was in Santa Monica. I think that's where I was at last time I had it. But yeah. So what's your social media? It's like when you can tell everybody, you know, where to find you or what's to look forward to what you're doing. Like what's all your social medias?
Instagram is Sylvie Sterling X. Twitter is Sylvie Sterling X, and then OnlyFans is just Sylvie Sterling.
Okay, and do you have any I know you said you only got so many scenes coming out as far as professional. Do you have any OnlyFans stuff that you should be looking forward to that's coming out soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. I just moved into my house a couple days ago, so I'm getting everything set up, and then I'll be making a lot more OnlyFans videos soon.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Congratulations on the move.
Thank you.
yeah, you know, you got this. We look forward to all your success. Oh, are you going to real quick since this is almost time. Are you going to either AVN or X3?
Yeah, I want to go definitely just to be
Um,
there and experience it.
if you are not signed up for X3, anybody who is a performer can sign there or get a booth, and it's free for X3.
Oh,
AVN
okay.
costs. Message X3 and just I think you still can do it. Just message X3 and say, I'm a performer, I've been in for blah blah, and I just want to sign there. And hopefully I don't think it's full yet. And I know last year they still had a whole bunch of open spaces. You should be able to get there if you want to sign there. And the benefit of being new is you have everybody will come up to you just to know who you are so they can look you up. Like you won't have that long line as everybody else has, but it gives you the opportunity to one, be a signer and have the opportunity to meet everybody who are coworkers. I want to say coworkers. And then, you know, people will say, oh, I was at X3 and I saw this little cutie. Can you contact our agent so we can, you know, get a scene together? You know, that's how it works. I mean, that's why everybody go to X3 or the AVNs or you know the Exoticas or what have you. You know, and like
Yeah.
yeah, and the fans, you know, like a lot of people don't like waiting in lines. So when they walk around and they see a performer there, you know, like at a table, whatever, they will stop because, you know, you don't have a line, whatever, because you're newer, and they will get to like, you know, you and try to, you know, get, you know, a picture early so they can say, I got this picture of Sylvie when she was like 4 months in and look at it. And now she has 20 million followers.
Yeah,
I'm,
that would
I'm
be I want to go.
I'm joking. I'm jokingly saying this, but I'm serious. I mean, like AVNs, of course, in Vegas, and X3 is out here in LA, so it's in Hollywood. So it's just a good opportunity. I'm going to be there. I'll be helping out one of my friends for us for one of the days. but it's all it was a good time last year, and they got performers. I don't know if they had performing this year, but no, last year they had Snoop, not Snoop, but Busta Rhymes, and I think they had Too Short the first day. So it's an experience, and it's better to get it out the way now, so that you can meet new people for the new year. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell you on it, so you know what's coming up. And if I can find, I can send you the email for the email to say, can I get in? And they should say, if it's not too late, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Real quick, CW, where can they find you really quick so we can
You can find me in the recesses of your mind. No, you can find me at Fast Food Fit Coach on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter.
Real quick, you can find me at RAWSEARR on Twitter and on Instagram. We are Burbank Misfits on Twitter, Instagram. No, it's fine. Twitter, Facebook, and burbankmisfits.com. We are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram. And burbankmisfits.com is our website that says everything that we do, from photography, graphics, videography, and everything else, as far as fitness and all the other fun stuff. Everybody, this is our last episode of the year. So please have a very safe Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, New Year's, and all the other fun stuff that's in the middle of whatever you may celebrate, Boxing Day, and those other holidays that's between the 19th and the 10th. And I hope that you have a very fantastic birthday, Miss Sylvie. I hope 20 treats you excellent. And you have
Thank
many
you.
more birthdays. And we will see you all fantastic. And we'll see. We will catch you all in 2023. Stay blessed, be well. And also don't forget, please, if you see it in your heart, please go vote for us. On the AVN website, you go there, you click the top, it says vote, click podcast, vote for us, and give us a fighting chance against all those other spectacular podcasts that are out there in the world. Again, we'll see y'all next week. Be well, stay blessed.